people think you got to accept orders like this so that you could be a platinum dasher, so that you could receive good orders like this. I've been doing DoorDash since 2021, okay? So I got at least 5 years of experience doing this. And in my experience, it don't matter if you're platinum, gold, silver, or no status. You can still get good orders. At least $20 to $30 off. I still get $20 and $30 offers with no status, or as a silver status, or as a gold status. You do not need platinum status to receive good orders. Now, some may say, oh, only the platinum dashers get the good orders. Well, if that's the case, I would have never went from platinum status to silver status. I would have maintained my platinum status because I wouldn't have felt the need to decline any orders, right? Because they all would have been good orders, right? So I feel like that alone debunks the whole theory that only platinum dashers get good orders. So stop letting DoorDash and Instacart and Uber Eats and all these other delivery platforms fool you into taking trash orders just so you can receive good orders. That doesn't make any sense. They just want the orders to be fulfilled, because at the end of the day, they have a lot of orders. They have a lot of customers placing orders that need to be fulfilled. So they're going to convince you that you must take these in order to finally start receiving something worth your time. So in this video, I'm going to be showing y'all a day in the life of a silver status dasher. And I'm not going to lie, throughout this shift, our status may go from silver to nothing. And that's because I don't just accept anything. And we're setting a goal for $200. So let's see how long it take me as a silver status dasher, to make $200. Stick around to the end of the video to see the results. What's up, YouTube family? Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome to the journey. So we just accepted a stacked order for for Burger King and I think Popeyes for $12. My bad, $14.20. Y'all see the miles. So that averages at least like roughly $4 and some change per mile. So I consider that a good order. Anything like $3 to $5 minimum per mile is a good order, because that's around the same prices as gas. So how you doing? So boom, we got the Burger King. One thing that I did notice though, as a silver status or no status, is that you don't get too many shopping orders. But I think that's good though, because you get to complete your orders quicker, so you can accept more orders, and in return make more money. But accepting more orders doesn't mean necessarily that you're gonna make more money. It's about the orders that you accept. And that's just how I dash. I'm not finna just be taking anything so I can get platinum or so I can up my status. And man, that acceptance rate, man, that's just a bunch of wish-wash. All right, we at the Popeyes. Luckily, the Burger King and the Popeyes is in the same parking lot, so we didn't have to travel far. And I know what y'all came here to see. Y'all want to see the stats. Y'all want to see the orders I'm accepting. Y'all want to see how much I'm making per order. So I ain't going to make the video too long. I'm going to really cut to the point, cut to the chase, because I also got other videos that I'm filming for the day. So, yeah. We got the order. The order was ready. And I ain't going to lie, it's a good start. Burger King been having the orders ready as soon as I walk in. And I haven't been waiting for any orders. So this is good. This is going to be different in different areas, though. The area I'm delivering in DC. So if you live in a different state, it may be different for you. The Popeyes might be trash in your area, and they might not care about online orders enough to prioritize those. All restaurants are different. So I can tell you one thing. One of the worst restaurants in my area to pick up from is McDonald's, and I think that's everywhere. But other than that, Popeyes is usually one of the second runner-up when it comes to slow pickups and wait times. So So far, so good. Like I said, I'm gonna just skip to the nitty gritty. I'm gonna show y'all each order that I accept, and I'm gonna show y'all what time I started. I think I started around 11 something, right? So I'm gonna show y'all my start time, my end time, the whole nine. So stick around. So before I accepted this Jersey Mike order, I had declined an order for $2.75 for 2 miles. America's Best Wings. I didn't want to waste my time. We declined it. Acceptance rate is now 50% even, and we got us a 3-to-1 mile ratio order, which is okay to me. So they just threw us on another order for an additional $3, additional couple of feet. I accepted it. The both of these restaurants are in the same parking lot, so I don't have to do any merry-go-rounds. So far, so good. All right, we just finished those drop-offs, and they sent us a BS order, $2.75. I'm not ever gonna accept a $2.75 order. I don't care if it's tips included or not. I'm worth more than that. And look, you see what happens when you decline trash orders? You get good ones. So let's go get this money. So I accepted that order at 1 o'clock, y'all, and it is now 1:38 as I'm leaving the store, heading to the first drop-off. And we just got an order on top of that for $6 at Little Caesars, less than a mile. So far, so good. All right, that is our second half down in the books. That was about an hour and a half, about 40-something-ish dollars. We looking good. We looking sweet. Let's keep it moving. This is $5.84 for 1.5 miles or 1.4 miles or something like that. I forgot to screenshot it, y'all. My bad. But yeah, that's what we got right now. Let's drop it off. So it is currently 2:30. Technically, it is slow hours. Depending on how these next maybe 1 or 2 offers go, determines if I'm going to take a break. So far, we are at about $70 or so, and we only have $130 to go. That's really easy to get during dinner time. So, and I'm hungry. I'm not gonna lie. I usually don't even take a break, but I'm gonna think logical today. So if it's slow, then make it make sense. All right, y'all. That was the first trash order we declining. If we get another one, we taking a break. It is currently 2:41, so it's been roughly 5 to 10 minutes, and we haven't got a good order yet. All right, that was the second trash order during this slow hour. So we're gonna go ahead and go offline, take us a break until 5 o'clock. We're gonna start back up at 5 o'clock. It's currently 2:43. So I'm head home, eat me some lunch, and edit these videos. I'll catch you on the beat. All right, I am back on the road. I'm a little bit late on the time that I said I was gonna restart the shift, which would have been 5, but it is 6 o'clock. It is 6:13 to be exact, and I'm still not in the zone yet. And pretty much, I pretty much started the dash from where I'm at so that they can find me orders along the way, so I don't have to wait until I get all the way there. I can just start the dash now and see if there's anything in this area going towards the zone, or if there's any orders in the zone that don't need to be picked up until I get there. So let's see if we get any rides outside. Let's see if we get any deliveries outside the zone. All right, so we just declined our first trash order, and we didn't get the order till we got in the zone, so that's no problem. So additionally, since we started like an hour late and I got a lot of catching up to do, I'm going to be multi-apping using Instacart. So I just turned that app on as well. We got an order at the Giant. Let's check it out. That's an awesome offer, y'all. $16 for 1 point something miles. And like I said, and I'm going to say it again, you have to decline the trash orders in order to get the good offers. It doesn't matter what your status is. Right now, I'm currently at a 48% acceptance rate, and I do not have my silver status. So I'm clearly a no status dasher right now. and I'm still receiving great orders. So the proof is in the pudding, baby. Ooh, the wind. 15 minutes in and out. It's all beverages though. 3 waters, and y'all see the rest. Crazy work, crazy work. $88 receipt, y'all. I'm uploading this on Upside just so y'all can see. These are my earnings so far. I've been scanning Giant receipts, gas station receipts. I haven't did no restaurants, but this is what I've accumulated. If y'all haven't used my link already to sign up for Upside so y'all can start getting cash back on y'all gas and groceries, make sure you click the link. If I haven't been putting the links in my videos, my apologies. I'm gonna go back today, and I'm gonna make sure that I put my link on my videos where I mention it. I just dropped that order off. As y'all can see, I'm sweating like a dog, and we just received us another Giant order. Hopefully we can stack an Instacart on top of this so we can make some fast cash. New bag alert, new bag alert. We just received us a $10 tip for dropping off all those daggone beverages. In addition, they had already added a $7 tip with the initial order. So we just got a $17 tip on that order, y'all. Woo-wee! All right, y'all, we just accepted an add-on for 5 more items, $4 more, and looks like it's getting dropped off in the same neighborhood, so why not? We just pulled up to the Giant, so let's get our shop on. Look at God, and we done bagged us an Instacart order, $12, right around the corner. I had to accept that quicker than Usain Bolt, man. So this took us 50 minutes from the time that we received it to the time we left the store. Let's hurry up and drop it off. Stop lollygagging. All right, y'all. After we dropped all of those off, we received this order right here. It's a pretty low paying offer. Probably about $3 or so per mile. But hey, we're gonna take what we can get at this hour. It's pretty much 9 o'clock now. Oh Lord, it done got dark. It's out the dock. I know y'all hear that. So boom, we done secured us another $12 order from Instacart. So boom, we got our orders from Giant. Now we finna head to the what's that, Little Caesars, get this food, drop these orders. Y'all know the deal. All right, y'all, we did the drop-offs, and right after that, we got a trash order offer, declined. And trash orders are like buses. Miss one, next 15 one coming. Oh, no. That was a bad analogy. That would insinuate that it's bad order after bad order. Anyway, I think y'all understand what I was trying to say. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, because that basket might be a broken basket, might be a trash basket. So anyway, let's go ahead and pick what is that, $10, 2.2 miles. And y'all gonna have to forgive me, y'all. I'm getting tired. I'm running off of 3 hours of sleep. So I've been holding up pretty good. I've been drinking me some energy drinks, and I think I'm starting to crash. But let's finish up. We only got about $34 more to get, and I'm excited. Hopefully we'll be done very, very soon. All right, y'all. Let me see if I can get some good lighting. All right, y'all. That order just came with a very funny story. So initially, the Popeyes order had already been picked up 3 times. Well, it already been picked up, and 3 different drivers had already tried to pick up the order. So I guess I was the 4th one. And so I'm telling the customer, usually that means the order has been picked up, and the other 3 drivers weren't willing to pay out of pocket. That's why it keeps getting canceled and sent to another driver. So they're like, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna show y'all the messages. Like, I don't know what to do. And so I'm like, look, I see you having a hard time. I'm just gonna pay out of pocket. And they're like, no sir, you won't. I'm like, I don't know what that means. Like, no sir, you won't. Like, I'm thinking he's like, you're lying, you know, you're spinning me. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I just waited 20 minutes in this line because it was a long line. It's Juneteenth, right? So I'm like, I just waited in this line. You gonna get this food. You feel me? Like, no, I don't want you paying out of pocket. That's crazy. And I'm like, oh, well, yeah, I'm just trying to help, you know, because I want my full pay on top of, if I do this, I know I'm going to get a tip. I mean, I better get a tip. You feel what I'm saying? So, long story short, we went from enemies to best friends. We ended up chit-chatting in the chat. And they ended up tipping me $3 in cash and $5 on Cash App. So both customers tipped. The Burger King customer tipped, I think, $4. And this customer with a total of $8. So it was about an $18 drop off instead of a $10. However, it did take up a lot of my time. And I still have about $24 more to make. So wish me luck. All right, y'all, we just pulled up to the 7-Eleven. We got an order for $5, less than a mile, which is a really good order. But then right after that, they sent us this order, which is a very bad order disguised as a high-paying offer. That's about $2 a mile. And it's going way far from my house. So we declined it. Let's go get this order. And we actually, after this order, we actually only need $10 more. So I'm so excited about that. It is currently 11:15. So let's hurry up and get this done so we can knock out the remaining of our goal. All right, we just picked up 2 orders from Popeyes. And we're $1 short on our goal. We need $10 and they send us $9. As much as I want to go home, I'm going to complete this goal. So let's drop this off and accept one last good order. Good order. All right. So we just dropped off the first order. We did receive an add-on for $6 for 1.6 miles, which is $3 and some change per mile, which is not bad at this time of night. I could complain about how they really lowballing me for real, because they said it's an extra $1 added onto the base pay, which means they really paying me crumbs for real. But it's a late night and we're almost done, so I'm not mad. I'm just ready to go home. All right, y'all, we are officially finished, okay? So we met the goal. I sat here for a little minute, did all the calculations. Altogether, we made $205.35. It took us 8 hours and 38 minutes to do. So if you divide all that up, that is $24.50 per hour, which is great for a silver / no status dasher. If you want to be technical, $24.25 of that came from Instacart, and it took us 2 hours and 19 minutes to make that on Instacart. So, in my opinion, and in my area, Instacart is pretty slow. But, I mean, I don't really dedicate all my time to Instacart. Whenever DoorDash is slow, or when... Y'all know how I'm multi-app. I don't really need to explain that. So, shout out to Instacart for allowing us to make $24.25 to hit our goal. So, I'll let y'all judge that how y'all want to judge that. The whole purpose of this video was to show y'all that it don't matter what your status is. You can still get good orders. So stop taking them trash orders. Because if y'all keep taking them trash orders, they're going to keep giving us trash orders. I feel like if we all take a stand and just decline trash orders, DoorDash is going to have no choice but to up the base pay to at least $5 minimum. Like, minimum $5, I feel like you should be starting off at. What is $2.20? What is $2.75? What is that? Like, we can't keep going like that, y'all. Whoever's accepting these $2.75, oh man, gas must be $2.75 where y'all at, because I don't see how that math is mathing. But anyway, yeah, I made my point. I made my video. If you made it to the end, I hope you learned something from this video. And I hope you stop taking them $2 orders. Because, poor thing. Anyways, yeah. As always, I appreciate y'all for staying tapped in with me. I'm going to see y'all in the next video.